So I went into Tower Defense Simulator for my first time ever. But I was wondering to myself, I've been wondering ever since yesterday, can you actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with dementia? For the amount of time Tower Defense Simulator has been out, which has been 17 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge. Except for me. Is this challenge even possible? Make sure to watch the video to find out. First I spawned in. I had a scout and a sniper. It looked like this was where we were supposed to go. So we went into the survival match hoping to get an easy win. It seemed to me that I was in with all of my accomplice, or all of a bunch of, do I know these people? And we loaded into the match. Hoping that we could win. But then I asked myself, can you actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with dementia? For the amount of time Tower Defense Simulator has been out, which has been 17 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge. Except for me. So we picked on the easiest game mode, hoping to win. There was this ready button and I didn't know if I was supposed to hit it or not, so I just decided not to. It seemed to me we were on the classic Roblox game. The classic Crossroads. The classic Crossroads was a map literally nobody knows anymore. But then I asked myself, can you actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with dementia? For the amount of time Tower Defense Simulator has been out, which has been 9 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge. Except for me. So I got into my first match, and it seemed to me it was getting ready. Then this random stranger I've never seen before randomly started talking. Weird! My mom told me not to talk to strangers. And then I went over to my first unit, which was a scout. A well-rounded and cheap basic tower capable of detecting hidden enemies. Some random little purple man seemed to have came in. I'm not sure who this is. It seemed to me like I couldn't place him on where the zombies were coming from. So I placed down my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. And then this guy randomly started talking about drugs. I'm not sure who this is, because I then asked myself, I've been wondering ever since yesterday, can you actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with dementia? For the amount of time Tower Defense Simulator has been out, which has been 4.5 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge. Except for me. Is this challenge even possible? Can I even beat it? Make sure to watch the video to find out. So then I placed down my first scout. It wasn't anything cheap, so it wasn't that special. Aha, success! And then these random blue people started spawning. They were called ball of drugs, so nothing too special. But then I asked myself, can I beat dementia with Tower Defense Simulator? For the amount of time that dementia has been out, which has been 1.5 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge. Except for me. Is this challenge even possible? Can I even beat it? Did I place my first scout? Make sure to watch the video to find out. So I placed down my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. I then saw that I could buy faster reloading, so I clicked the button. But then it seemed to me that these little purple people that this purple person was the scout. Who got these people on the track? So then I placed down my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing. And then I clicked on my second hot thing in my 5 slots. It was a sniper, a cheap lift tower that fires strong shots at a slow fire rate, better suited for taking down big single targets. I looked around for a place to put him, where I finally found where I could put him on one of these green pillars. pillars. I heard the sniper was one of the best things in the game because it can almost one-shot every single tower. But I need to upgrade it first. One upgrade on the sniper makes it be able to almost one-shot the enemies. And then I placed my first sniper on the screen. So then I placed down my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so I didn't think it was anything too special. I heard that if I place down a sniper, it's actually one of the best towers in the game because of the amount of damage it deals. I then bought the faster reloading for $150. I then geared up for $500. And then I placed my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. But it seemed to me I'd already played this game before because I'd already placed down some scouts. And then I asked myself, I've been wondering ever since yesterday, can you actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with Dementia? For the amount of time Tower Defense Simulator has been out, which has been 4.5 years, no one has dared try this insane, excruciatingly long challenge, except for me. Is this challenge even possible? Can I even beat it? Can I beat Dementia but with Tower Defense Simulator? And then I placed down my first sniper. It was pretty good, so it wasn't anything too special. I then bought the persist aiming for $200. And then I asked myself, can I actually beat Tower Defense Simulator but with a sniper? For the amount of time that a sniper has. And then I placed down my first tower. There seemed to be these invisible people that weren't affected by any of my people. I'm not sure how people got these people onto the track. And then I asked myself, can you actually be... Wait, what was I? Can I go to the grocery store but with strawberry? Oh, can I actually beat Minecraft but with an Xbox? No. Can I actually beat
Minecraft with birch planks instead of birch plant? Wait, that's the same thing.
I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to.
Can I beat Sarah but with an axe?
And then I placed another scout. And then I placed my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. I then noticed that there was a base health at the top of my screen that said 210. I didn't think much of it, so I just brushed it off. I then picked up a book about the fallen drugs. It seemed to me there was 6 enemies on the track. I then clicked the wave skip button, and then it counted down from 10. And then I went to place down my first scout. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. I then bought the persist aiming for $50 and then the stronger equipment for $100. It seemed to be pretty good. And then I saw that I could actually get the Kambimbo handguns for $5,200. So I bought it. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. He then seemed to become a darker shade of red. And it looked like a boss, and it looked like someone had spawned on my screen, called the Fallen Giant, with 7,300 HP. It's pretty weak, so nothing too special. I then went up to one of my snipers and upgraded his persist aiming for $150, and then his handgun for $500. It was pretty cheap, so nothing too special. I then saw a bunch of blue people running down the track. They seemed to be fallen drug. And then I wondered why you're able to float on this map. This is the spooky mansion, so I'm not sure why we were able to magically float. I then clicked the play button, and then I asked myself. Can I even beat Tower Defense Simulator, but with dementia? For the amount of time that the strawberry has been out, which has been scout years, I can't. What was I saying again? I can't remember. I can't remember. What is it? Thanks for watching. Who am I even talking to? Where even am I? Where even am I?
Tonight